right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all honor, praise, and glory unto
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught us this truth and sincerity and faith. And shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening. Today is December the 2nd. We're going to continue to go into prophecy. All right now. You know, we on the brink of World War III. We on the brink of getting the vaccine out. We on the brink of being demonized out here in these streets for Most High namesake.
This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
That's right. Most High has set up watchmen over the Tower of Israel. You know, the so-called black, Mexican, Native Americans. He has set watchmen over them. You know, that's not going to hold their peace day or night. You know, somewhere around the world, there's a brother preaching right now in this daylight. We out here right now in the nighttime preaching. You know,
he that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
That's right. We're not giving the Most High rest. You know, we're gonna keep going until the Most High make us a praise in the earth, until we're back into that kingdom body, that kingdom mindset. You know.
I got a precept. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
That's right. So speak in the ears of my people, who are the Most High people, the house of Israel, who pertains to the house of Israel, the so-called black, Mexican, Native American, other indigenous people such as Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Latinos.
I was going to say, Mexican is just one tribe.
Right.
You would refer to the Northern Kingdom as Hispanics, or, you know what I'm saying, or the indigenous, because what the natives and the Rukanites, not the Rukanites, because they're descendant Indians, they'll be indigenous people.
Right. That's facts. You know, speaking here, his people.
That's right.
These so-called people that's right here on this board, the so-called Mexican man, the so-called Native American man, so-called Puerto Rican, so-called black man. Speaking ears of my people. Keep going, brother.
Come on. Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, says the Adawan.
That's right. Speaking to the ears of my people, words of prophecy, not of your own feelings or your own emotions or things out of your mind, things you want to make up. Words of prophecy. Prophecy speaks about the sword, pestilence, death, and famine if you don't turn back into the Lord. And that's what's going to befall this place ultimately in destroying this place. You know? Most High gonna put those words in your mouth pertaining to the book of Jeremiah. When the prophet Jeremiah was, Most High called him when he was at a young age. He was 12 years old, around that age. He was a young man. He was freshly a young man. And, you know, he said, "What am I gonna say?" And the Most High said, "I'm gonna put my words in your mouth. I'm gonna tell you what to say." So we not out here speaking our own minds, our own hearts. We speaking straight out the scripture. You know, as oracles of the Most High.
This Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right. So the great prophets that was back then are here right now, prophesying of great war, pestilence, coming upon these kingdoms. You know, coming upon Babylon. And this is America's modern day Babylon. You know, preaching about the things that's going to befall this place. You know.
Notice that in the scriptures, it's talking about, it says war.
Right.
We learn about war. You know, the World War III. We
Right.
learn about. You know,
Right.
so over in the Middle East.
Right.
The Iran scientists got assassinated. Right. But now the U.S. saying that they're saying that it was Israeli.
Yep.
That happened. You know, the evil. What's evil? Which is that the COVID-19, the vaccination. You know, that's some evil ass shit right there.
Right.
Right. It's evil as hell. You know, the poison is shot, is poison inside the human flesh.
Right.
You know, and against your will.
Yep.
You know, and the pestilence.
Yep.
COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. The pestilence. You know.
Right.
So that scripture hits a home run right there. You know. So that's how you know that this is a prophet coming back.
That's right.
More time.
That's right.
I gotta come back to warn you. That's where you come out here for, is to warn you guys before it happens. You know what I'm saying? And really, that's how we're gonna get. That's how we're gonna get salvation, by warning you guys. But we don't train off our neck. You know what I'm saying? We put off our old lives and we return to YAHAWASHI Thawadah YAHAWAH and we come out here to warn you guys.
the destruction before it even happens. You know what I'm saying? So so the Most High give you a chance. The Most High is using us to speak, man.
Right.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Right. So the spirit of a prophet gonna be subject to that prophet. So you gonna do exactly what you was doing way back in when Hamashiach walked the earth. You know, you're not gonna be doing no wickedness. You're not gonna be out here bugging out with everybody else, talking about WAP and talking about all these artists that's dying. Oh, it's so sad. Fuck them. They got judgment. You know, excuse my language, but they got judgment. You know, the Most High required their spirits to get off this earth. Really, that's mercy. You know,
And that's true though. That's just like the brother, the precept the brother brought up, the prophets before D and before D, or it's like the prophets of old spoke about evil against great nations and against pestilence.
Right.
So that's why you hear these brothers speaking about the same things, because the spirit of a prophet is subject to the prophet. So those that are speaking them same things before about evil, we speaking about it today, man.
Right.
And I just feel that reincarnation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit comes back into that person.
Speaking the same exact thing.
This Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
that's right. I've made you a son of man. You know, I have made you a watchman over the house of Israel. Give them warning from me, from the Most High's words, from His mouth. You know, what's that? Who you warning? Warning your people. Hey, y'all got to get right, get in line. Come on, he about to be here. Come on, get in line, get in order. You don't want to be out of line when the Most High comes, because He gonna straighten you up, and you're not gonna like it how He straighten you up. It may be through death, may be through great tribulation, take your whole family out, you know, or any type of thing, you know, any way the Most High gonna straighten you up. You know, you don't want that.
Yeah, and what watchmen do? We measure time diligently, and we watch for the prophecy that's coming in this world, man. And then we come out here and warn you guys before it happens. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High made us a watchman on the Israel. We are the seers, man. We actually see what's going on by filtering through the scriptures.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel 33. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coats and set him for their watchmen, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
That's right. He said, once again, Son of man, speak unto my people the word of prophecy.
If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet.
That's right. So if you see that sword coming upon the land, you're gonna blow the trumpet. We out here blowing the trumpet right now. You know, we speaking in great boldness. You know, we speaking very loud. We blowing the trumpet that war is coming, death is coming, pestilence is coming, famine is coming. If it's not already here yet, which it basically is in many different places. It's diverse. Different afflictions happening around certain different places, of certain prophecies playing out all over the world. You know, and we warn you that it's coming here. You know,
and warn the people.
That's right. And warn the people, make them aware. Hey, watch out. Hey, you know, cry loud, spare not. Let them know what their judgment gonna be if they don't get right.
Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
That's right. So if I tell you there's a car coming, it's about to hit you, and you say, "Why I gotta listen to you? Who are you?" And that car smack you, that's your fault. I told you the car was coming. I told you the pestilence was coming. The war was coming. The famine was coming. You didn't want to listen. That's not my fault. I warned you. Your blood is washed off my hands.
Verse 5, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning.
That's right. So you heard us out here preaching. You heard the men of the Lord out there bringing out the word in truth and sincerity and breaking down precept for precept, line upon line, you know, and you didn't want to hearken. Go ahead, buddy.
His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
That's right. And that blood gonna be upon you if you don't listen. But if you listen, you hearken and understand what the Lord is trying to bid you into, how the Lord is trying to gather you back. You can save your soul. You can save your life from any type of destruction that's coming upon this place. Because 2/3 of our people are going to perish because they can't listen, because they won't listen. You know?
Okay. This Amos chapter 3, verse 8. The lion hath roared, who will not fear?
That's right. The lion has roared. Who's not going to fear? You're in the jungle and you hear a lion roaring, you're going to duck for cover, look around like, oh, where it's coming from. You want to be prepared. You know? What you doing, brother?
Even when you hear like the crackle of the lion's voice, like the you know what I'm saying? Even when you hear that, you fear. You're like, you know, what's going on?
Oh,
Yeah, man, shit, man, you get scared when you hear some shit at nighttime.
Right.
So imagine a damn lion, man.
Man,
You know?
I'm scared of your shadow.
Yeah,
So, you know.
I was gonna say you hear yourself in the bushes and scared.
Right.
Yeah.
What's that? It's a
Right.
raccoon or something.
Right.
Let alone a lion.
Right.
This Amos chapter 3, verse 8. The lion hath roared, who will not fear? The Lord YAHAWASHI hath spoken, who cannot but prophesy?
That's right.
I mean, Salakia, who can but prophesy?
That's right. The Most High has spoken. He has spoken, and his sheep gonna hear his voice. We heard his words. We hearkened unto it, and now we speaking back unto our people. You know, regurgitating that knowledge back into our people. We trying to feed you chicks out here. You know. Is that it, bro?
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
I got a scripture.
Back it up, brother.
There's a book of Numbers, chapter 10, verse 9. Reads, and if ye go to war in your land against the enemy that possess you, then ye shall blow the alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord Yahweh their power, and ye shall be saved from your enemies. You know what I'm saying? So the trumpet is that position of battle of war.
Right.
You know, you get send an alarm to your fellow brother. You know, you're in a high tower.
Right.
Watching like miles away. What's coming in and what's going out. You know, you gotta let the brothers know inside the kingdom. Hey man, I see 5 horses out there, you know what I'm saying, watching us. You know, I got blow a certain sound, you gotta blow the trumpet, you know, and then which is the enemies.
Right.
They're coming, you know. For example, one today right now, we're blowing the trumpet to warn their people. You know, what's to come. Evil's coming, you know. So get ready for the battle. You know, are you ready? You know, that's the question. Are you ready for the battle? You know? You got to be like everything, you know. People like, are they ready? I don't think they're ready.
Right. It's like, you know, you ask them, "Oh, you ready?" Yeah, I got my gun, I got my bug out kit. You know, I got a cabin in the woods. You know, but how that's gonna help you in the day of the Lord's wrath?
Right.
You know, that's not gonna help you at all. You know, none of your money gonna save you. Not knowing these survivalist things are not gonna save you. Only the grace of the Most High is gonna save you or give you mercy in that time. You know. Were you done with that, brother?
Oh, yeah, I was done.
I got a picture from one of you brothers.
Book of Job 1 verse 14. Sanctify ye a fast, call a solemn assembly, gather the elders and all the inhabitants of the land into the house of the Lord your power, and cry unto the Lord. Alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and as the destruction from the Almighty shall it come.
Break it up again.
Job 1 verse 14. Sanctify ye a fast, call a solemn assembly, gather the elders and all the inhabitants of the land into the house of the Lord your power, and cry unto the Lord.
That's right. A solemn assembly. Gather your people. Gather about. You know, gather your elders to the youngsters. You know, and then make a solemn assembly unto the Lord. You know, cry aloud to the Lord.
This is Psalm assembly right here. This is
Right.
a serious assembly. We're not up here just blowing smoke out our behind you and just rapping and shit like that. No, this is a serious assembly. We're out here to warn you of the destruction that's getting ready to come to Babylon the Great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is very serious. We're not out here smiling and making jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a serious assembly.
Gather the elders and all the inhabitants of the land into the house of the Lord your power, and cry unto the Lord. And that's what we do, man. We're crying unto the Lord. Once I told us we want to house power and cry aloud and spare not. You know what I'm saying? And every day, brothers are crying unto the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We're all gathered up together to cry unto the Lord. Why? Because that day of the Lord is getting ready to come. And we come out here to warn you guys of that day before it even happens.
Right. You know, we not crying unto Esau. We not crying unto Egypt like y'all out here with the BLM movement or you faggots trying to get equal rights out here. You know, we crying unto the Lord because we hate the abomination of
Good
this
to see you
place.
guys.
All right now.
Good to see you too, man.
You know, we crying out to the Lord because we want to be took from this wicked place here. This evil place.
Verse 15. Alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and as the destruction from the Almighty shall it come.
That's right. The day of the Lord is at hand. And then from the hand of the Almighty, the destruction. Destruction shall come. You know, and that's true. Because what it say in the book of Zephaniah, the day of the Lord is, I believe in Zephaniah, the day of the Lord is a day of darkness, of gloominess. You know, it's going to be a sorrowful day. People going to be crying there, mighty men going to be crying there bitterly. You know, the sword going to be brought upon this place. It's going to be nuclear missiles going on, war, people killing each other, running in the streets, fighting for one chicken strip. You know.
Look at Job chapter 2 verse 1. Blow you the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
That's right. That's right. Blow the trumpet in Zion. You know, in the house of Israel, blow the trumpet in Zion, because what did it say?
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Right. Let all the inhabitants tremble. Let all the inhabitants tremble, because the day of the Lord is at hand. It's nigh at hand. You know, just like I brought out, it's not a nice day.
A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness.
That's right. A day of darkness, gloominess, a thick clouds. You know, that don't sound like a good day, like a happy day. You know, that sounds like a day of destruction, a day of judgment. You know?
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it. Even the years of many generations. That's why destruction is getting ready to come. It's never going to be destruction that's going to come to America like in the history, man. It's never going to be destruction that come to this place.
Right.
And it's going to be the last destruction that come. You know what I'm saying? That destruction could be, it's talking about Jacob trouble, and the ultimate destruction is talking about the nuclear missiles, man. Because all the other world wars, those are actual swords, man, like swords and guns and shit. This World War III is gonna be a nuclear destruction. It's gonna totally decimate this whole land within an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be never a destruction like it's never been a destruction like the destruction getting ready to come to America. You know, and all around the world.
Right.
You know.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
That's right. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Because what are you going to receive? You're a Christian, man. You're a sodomite. You know what I'm saying? You're an unbeliever, man. So what are you going to get out of the day of the Lord? The Lord's not coming back to send peace. The Lord's not coming back to forgive you of Edomite sins. You know what I'm saying? Right. Lord's coming back to send a sword, man. You know what I'm saying? Can you read that again?
Gone. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Yeah, what are you going to receive out of the day of the Lord, man? If you're not the elect, you're not going to receive anything but darkness. You're not going to receive anything but bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? Edomites, man, you're going into slavery. So what are you going to receive out of it? Right. You 2/3, man, you guys going to die a brutal death. All of y'all. 66.6% of our people, man. Right. So woe unto you. You know what I'm saying? You know?
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Nah, bubbles and rubs on the back.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be nothing but darkness for you guys. You know, it's gonna be strange apparitions. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bloodshed everywhere. You know, you're gonna look on the ground. You're gonna see people with their head decapitated. You're gonna see this random ass body parts and ligaments all over the ground, blood everywhere. Scripture says that the blood's gonna be up to a horse's bridle. You know what I'm saying? So I don't sound like a fun day. You know what I'm saying, for these people, man. But for us, man, we're gonna be laughing at this, man. Why? Because we told you so. You know what I'm saying? We actually been waiting for these days to come. Why? Because we've been looking forward to the Most High gave us the vision, so we are prepared to see these days. We are prepared for these times, man. But woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord if you're not of the elect. You know what I'm saying?
So and brothers spoke on, through the Spirit that these pertaining to the apparition that you were speaking about, they're going to come out when they're starting to come out right now, but they're going to come out when these lights go off. So when they do EMP, and they've been talking about EMPs, you know what I'm saying, China hacking the electric grid. So when they do EMPs and stuff like that, no lights for 2-3 days, you're going to be seeing them apparitions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, these people, they be on the phone 24/7. So just imagine these people without their phones for 2 to 4 hours, 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? A full work schedule. They're gonna bug out. They're gonna lose their mind. They're gonna be scared. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna know that then it's gonna be full darkness. So they're really gonna be plagued in the mind. All they do is watch a whole bunch of bullshit.
Right.
Watch these scary ass movies. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got to fear the Lord, man, you can be fearing these apparitions. You're gonna be fearing these demons that you got plagued in your mind. They're gonna come to life. They're gonna manifest to your mind. Most High say you're gonna send your own delusion. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you fear the Most High gonna bring upon you. Are you prepared for that day? Are you prepared for them times, man? You know what I'm saying? And that's why we come out here to warn you to repent, so you ain't gotta go through it.
Right.
That's why we out here coming out here as much as we can and do the work so we're prepared for this. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High can save us in these times, man. So the Most High don't bring them plagues upon us. We're trying to be spared and separated from these plagues.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't hearken unto the Lord, man, you're gonna be plagued out here, man.
Right.
You know?
My ad, brother, it's like, man, there's people, there's men scared of the dark. You know what I'm saying? So you can imagine all EMP goes and all hell, no lights going on. They're gonna be scared as hell by the dark. So you can imagine how you more stuff in the dark. Right. You stay in the dark, everywhere.
Right.
You're gonna really freak out.
Right. And you gotta add on to that, see, people don't understand what an EMP is. You know, electrical magnetic pulse. That means anything that has an electrical current will shut off and die. It will not give any type of power. So your batteries, the little batteries you put inside your flashlights, your phones, cars, you know, all these, everything is gonna shut off and it won't turn back on. Right.
All these lights around there are gonna be turned off. You can straight darkness. Right. Cars ain't gonna be functioning. You can't turn on a flashlight.
Right.
You're gonna really ain't gonna be able to navigate out here, man, without the fear and without the spirit of the Lord on you, man. You know what I'm saying? We walk by faith, not by sight. The Lord's gonna guide us to our path. He's gonna direct our steps. Yep. Why you guys are you're gonna be like a chicken with a head caught. They ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. Yep. You're just walking right into judgment. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Salaki, and also with this darkness, you know what I'm saying, we haven't experienced true darkness because there's always lights on. Like even if you're around an area with no lights, about miles away, there may be some lights. So that real darkness is going to come. Also, it says in Ezra that they're going to be bringing plagues as before. What plague happened before? You know, when they shut the moon out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going to be no more. It's going to be straight black.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh, you know what I'm saying? For days.
Pitch black, just dark.
Yep.
Front of you.
Darkness. You know,
I got a precept after you. I get it out.
I got a quick one to talk about the Moses. This is a book of Exodus 10, verse 20. Reads, but the Lord Yahawah hardened the heart, but the Lord Yahawah hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go. And the Lord Yahawah said unto Moses, stretch out their hand towards the heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. And felt. The darkness presence, you know. And Moses stretched forth his hand towards heaven, and there was thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. So Egypt was darkness. Most times run that back again with this modern day Egypt. You know, going on Egypt with bondage. Right. You know, so the Israel was in bondage right now. You know, Exodus part 2. Again, so it's gonna happen again. You know, with thick darkness. You know, people can't handle darkness, man. You know what I'm saying? We little kids, right? At a certain age, you have a home, you have a big ass hallway. And then it's so dark, you flip the switch, you hurry up and run to the next end.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be no light for that, you know? Yeah, I can see imagine people so scared of this darkness, you know? So shit, they were scared. Shit, man, Egyptians, Yeah, he needs to relax, man. You know? Yeah, I just want to have that.
Yeah, all you're gonna be hearing is screaming out here, man. Just somebody gonna clap. Ah! Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be nothing but screaming out here, man. Women gonna be screaming. These men gonna be screaming. Right? You know what I'm saying? 6'8", 290 pound. You know what I'm saying? Athlete Jake gonna be screaming out here because he said the mighty men gonna be crying their bitterly sometimes, man. Why? Because they don't got the fear of the Lord in them, so they gonna be fearing all these things that the Lord's gonna play with. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And they're not gonna understand what they are, or how to deal with them, or how to counteract them, what to do. They're gonna keep running into trap, so they're just gonna ball up and break down.
This 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
And Most High is going to smite Egypt. It's like Egypt goes into bondage. We're in Egypt right now. We're in captivity. Most High is going to smite Egypt like before. So Most High, it's going to be like the brother said, going to be Egypt Part 2 remastered. Most High is going to bring even more plagues to this place, man. A newly created beast. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be terrifying for you for people that's not in the truth. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna be a time that you're not gonna be able to bear. You're not gonna be able to stand in the day of YAHAWASHI Thawadah. You know what I'm saying? Let him know in his judgments. Right. You know what I'm saying? In his plagues. You're not gonna be able to bear these plagues. You guys can hardly even bear the coronavirus, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? You guys are bugging out. I got a woman next door to me, man. She literally got a whole bunch of bags taped around her house, and she literally in her house with a damn mask on. Ain't even nobody dying like that. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the fear that the so-called white men put in you guys, man. You guys believe in them, but you guys there's no evidence around it. You guys just have faith in the so-called white man. That's what you guys put your faith in the white man. You know, so you believe what he says, what he tells you, and then there's no proof of it. Right. You know what I'm saying? No proof of what he says is actually correct. You know what I'm saying?
And to add on to that slide,
so we're on to the church in Egypt.
That's right, slide. You know, and we bringing out facts, and we can prove it to you straight scripture, and we can prove it to you through the history. But you don't believe us. Nah, that ain't right. Jesus ain't black. His name not whatever y'all call it. It's Jesus. He's a white man. Okay. You know, y'all got it. Y'all gonna die a death by pain. I got a precept. Go ahead. Just reiterating again and again what the day of the Lord looks like through the scriptures. You know, we breaking out from the scripts. We're not breaking this out of our hearts or out of our minds. It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near.
Right, the great day of YAHAWASHI Thawadah is near. It is near. So if it's near, man, what do you guys need to do? You guys need to get on your knees, start repenting, start praying to YAHAWASHI Thawadah if you are an Israelite.
Right.
Because he's coming back to seal the sword, man. Right. And he's going to start in the house of his people, Israel.
That's right.
So you Israelites, man, you better repent and pray that you get mercy in these times, man. Pray that you're part of the 1/3 or even the elect. Because if you're not, man, you're going to die a death by pain. You're going to get judged out here.
Right.
If you're not of the 144,000, you're going to die out here, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the Most High is stretched out his hand, he's showing mercy by sending the servants, the prophets out here to warn you guys that he's near.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Spirit.
That's judgment right there.
Right.
Most High, hey, great day, Lord, YAHAWASHI Thawadah.
Right.
That's 12 too, 5%. Right.
Spirit.
You know, and ever since the beginning of this year, the Day of the Atonement, since those crows crashing right in front of us, since that crow landed right in front of us after hitting the wall, and then they were swarming in a big pile, it's been nothing but judgment and nothing but death.
And what those crows mean? Death.
That's right. That's right. Harbingers of death. Back to back to back to back death. And it's going to increase. It's not going to slow down. This is just the beginning of sorrows, you know? And we out here to warn y'all of that. Whether you hearken or what is it? Whether you hear or forbear, you know? We here to tell you that, to wash your blood off our hands.
And as you can see, this death is no longer tarrying, man. This thing is
picking up,
expedited, man. You know what I'm saying? This thing is really picking up every day. This bloodshed, especially we live in Sacramento. Every day, this is in the article, Jake is getting put to death.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And most of them, not just one, like 2 or 3
right
at a time. You know what I'm saying? So it's picking up. It's no longer tarrying.
That's right.
So the great day of YAHAWASHI Thawadah is near.
That's right. I'm gonna finish this up. and hasten it greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord.
That's right, it is hastening greatly. It is quickly coming. The Most High said, behold, he come quickly. So the Most High is quickly coming. That's why so much prophecy is being brought to pass. Because the Most High is shortening the days and he's coming quickly, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why in a month, man, it feel like it only been like a week, and it's been a whole month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Days are picking up so quick. Why? Because the Lord is speeding up time, man. The Lord is speeding up his return.
Right.
Because the men of the Lord out here are sighing and crying and knocking on his door continuously till he answers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
The mighty man shall cry there bitterly, man. You know what I'm saying? No, it doesn't matter if you're a Samoan, big ass Samoan dude. Doesn't matter if you got 400 pounds and you just all muscle. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you're gonna cry there bitterly. Why? Because the Most High is gonna plague you.
Right.
The Most High's plague is no joke. When the Most High plague you, you're gonna be scared, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be scared. No matter how big you are. It doesn't matter if you tote 40s and Glocks and AKs, man. That's not gonna stand against the YAHAWASHI Thawadah. You can't shoot a spirit.
Right.
You can't shoot an angel.
Right.
Or a demon. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're gonna be terrified because them guns, the kind of weapons you got, it's not gonna prosper against the YAHAWASHI Thawadah in the judgment.
Right. And you know, and just like it says, you know, it's like it slipped my mind. You know, those plagues are gonna come upon you and overtake you. You know, so how you gonna fight it if you can't even physically fight it? None of your carnal weapons are working. All you got is a spirit to use. You don't even know how to use it. You know, it's gonna overtake you. I'm gonna finish this off. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress.
A day of wrath and trouble and distress, man. Now you can see the times we're going in. America's already in distress right now. People can't pay their bill. You know what I'm saying? You know, people losing their homes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People out here, they stressed out here, man. It's becoming worse. It's becoming worse than the time of the Great Depression. Woo. Everybody's in a depressed ass state. Nobody's having fun out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go to these, you bring it out on Saturday. We go to the Bar West, and you look across the street. It's like a bar across the street. Nobody out there. It looks like they're in Murph. Everybody out there sitting there with the head on their hand. You know what I'm saying? They over there thinking about the bill, they thinking about how they gotta go back to the house with their annoying ass woman and their bragging ass kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People out here are stressed out here, man.
Right. Well, if they are in Murph, it ends with after they see us.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. We come here to kill that shit, man.
Right.
To kill that Murph, man. Because once I say set up face against Mount Seir.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
prophesy against it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do. So we gonna prophesy against the wicked ass shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to prophesy against a sodomite. We're going to prophesy against an adulteress. We're going to prophesy against a murderer, man. We're going to prophesy against people smoking weed.
Right.
You know, we come here to kill your high, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Lord's will, the habit is bestow righteousness on you and give you repentance through the spirit of YAHAWASHI Thawadah.
Right.
You know?
That's right. A day of wasteness and desolation.
Day of wasteness and desolation, man. Y'all 2/3 gonna be just like these Edomites, man, wasted away out here on the streets. We must say y'all gonna be casted out like dung in desolation, man. Ain't gonna be nobody on the streets. If you go downtown, right? Actually, remember in LA? We went to LA, man, and LA is a populated city, man. There was nobody up. All the stores were boarded up. You know what I'm saying?
It was a ghost town.
All you hear is crickets.
Right.
A ghost town, you know what I'm saying? You go downtown, man, the stores boarded up.
Yep.
You know, downtown in the midtown, that's a very populated area right there. There was all the stores boarded up. Ain't nobody walking outside no more. You know what I'm saying? If you do, it's some damn bums. You know what I'm saying? Some damn some bummed out ass Edomites. You know what I'm saying? It's like they on drugs and shit. There ain't nothing but demons out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why? Because the birth of the city is gone.
Right.
This shit, America is totally through, and the people that enjoy here are not enjoying it here no more.
Right.
They in their house worrying about getting a check or something. Worrying about, you know what I'm saying, they stimulus check.
Right.
Whatever they do.
Right. How they gonna take the vaccine? Cause
Yeah.
they want the world to go back to how it was, and they never going back. You know what I'm saying? A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
A day of darkness and gloominess, man. Like I said, the Most High is not coming here to bring light for you Edomites, man. For you 2/3 Jakes, the Most High is coming here to bring darkness. It's gonna be literally dark, and it's gonna be darkness in these people, man. Why? Because the hearts of many are gonna wax cold in these days, man. You know what I'm saying? So people gonna be out here just killing you, just looking at them wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's happening, man. 'Cause yesterday, I was yesterday I woke up and I heard 2 gunshots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that dude she just shot me for walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? People's heart gonna be waxing cold here, man. I was at a store today, and then somebody in the store got robbed by Jake.
Right.
Yeah, it was 996 store too. You know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just went there to get some money.
Yeah, did I tell you the story what happened to my sister-in-law? Somebody, a random person came into that, you see that Metro store over there?
Yeah.
Somebody came in, but she worked there.
Yeah.
Right? And a whole lot of people on that day. So, random ass people in there, and I'm saying, it's like you look at photos on white phones, it's right here. It's stuck right here. People screaming and shit like that. She up there, oh, she seen the whole fucking thing. Man, she was like, shit. She trying to get out the way. And somehow she kind of swerved in there. She kind of, did one of these and took off, man.
Oh, yeah.
He on there like Chucky, man. You see how many Chucky? Some people get stuck. She had get scared though. She get a little jumpy, man. Every time someone comes in, she go like, you know what I'm saying, big old eyes and shit. Like, man, make sure you all right.
That's what God is most high. Literally send down death angels, and then they get on these like whatever, they get on these 2-3 Jakes or these people out here. You know what I'm saying? And they give them a vengeance spirit on them. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do? They go please the most high by doing this vengeance, by doing their judgment. May stab somebody to death, may choke somebody out, might just shoot somebody in the head for looking at them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or just for no reason. Just because the most high wants you dead. You know what I'm saying? Most high just have a 2-3 ass they just air you out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the Lord's vengeance right there. He's gonna do it through people. He's gonna do vengeance through his people. He's gonna do vengeance through us. We always battle as weapons warfare. The most high is gonna do vengeance through everybody, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The peace is wrath.
That's right. Yeah, I do have more. I have more. Let's work on it.
You want me to get that precept from Ezra? This 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. Verse 7. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
You know, the Most High is not holding his tongue no more pertaining to wickedness that's being done right in front of his face. You know, he got eyes on everybody. You know, he'll send something your way that'll direct you away from wickedness, and you still choose wickedness. You know, he's not going to hold his tongue no more pertaining to that. He's going to start sending out judgment. Like the brother said, death angels. You know, Most High going to start judging these people continuously. You know, it's more I believe verse 5 brings out on the same page.
Yep. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
That's right, and those plagues are going to come upon those that are wicked, acting wicked. You know, especially the Hebrew Israelites. You know, especially those Israelites that choose to go against the Most High's ordinance. You know, the Most High said, don't rob, steal, kill. You know, don't commit adultery. You know, don't do all those things. Those plagues is going to come upon you and they're going to overtake you.
I'm going to jump down to verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell